Good evening. Willem Westervan Halter survived a vote of no confidence in Parliament this afternoon, accused of breaching the ministerial code of conduct. The Deputy Chief Minister insists he's done nothing wrong because he didn't finalise a deal to buy shares in a Vietnamese company he dealt with on government business.
24 hours after the news broke, the Deputy Chief Minister was still defending his actions.
Does this put your integrity into question?
Well, look, absolutely not. At the end of the day, the decision I made was not to invest, and in hindsight, thought it was a mistake.
Willem Westervan Halter's mistake relates to borrowing more than $500,000 to privately invest in a Vietnamese company he dealt with while on government business. The Primary Industries Minister says he didn't in the end, deciding 8 months after going through the process. But is that good enough for the community?
We've seen interstate and on federal occasions, the likes of Barry O'Farrell, the New South Wales Premier a couple of years ago, had to resign over a bottle of wine. Territorians expect better behaviour from their ministers.
A big question mark now hovers over what happened to the $650,000 bank loan. Robin Lamley asked the same question in Parliament, and Mr Westervan Halter gave this response on radio today.
Where is that money now?
And Robin Lamley's a grub. That was a despicable personal question to ask. Frankly, none of her business.
Labor isn't buying the Deputy Chief's explanations, moving to censure the member in Parliament.
This is a betrayal of common sense, good judgment, community expectations, prudence, the ministerial code of conduct and potentially the criminal code. While in your capacity as a Minister of the Crown, you are simultaneously negotiating a personal business interest and providing a briefing on government work.
They ended up losing the vote 13-10 in favour of the government. But what hasn't worked for the CLP is the Auditor-General's review into 2 government advertisements. Julie Crisp finding ads paid for by the taxpayer breached the Public Information Act.
She said that those ads were party political and that they were not factual. And really what she was saying is they told a lie. What we'd like to see is a straight apology.
It is an absolute misuse of taxpayers' money and the CLP should pay that back.
That appears unlikely, but Adam Giles has said he will apologise for naming members of Parliament in the ICE ads, although still stands by the ads themselves. Kathleen Bruin, 9 News.